Hey guys, it is Abdul, your favorite weekend talk show host and political commentator here at 93 WIBC. Always good to have you folks here as we are now officially in campaign primary mode. That's right. What is it? Friday the 13th, which means it's everybody's unlucky day. That means we are basically now about 3 weeks away from the May primary. And so in a nutshell, I'll give you guys a little bit of more analysis next week on some of the primary rules, but for right now, I'm starting with the primary rules, but some of the primary contests. But here are just some things. This is some friendly advice for the candidates, sort of a top 10 list that I put together on the campaign to let people know, hey, here's maybe how you should conduct yourself. And so I look down a little bit because my notes are right here in front of me. So if I look down and look back up, it's not that I'm trying to avoid eye contact with you, it's that literally my notes are right here. Number one, please don't tell me how you oppose the Trump agenda, because if you're a Democrat, I figured you probably do, particularly if that Trump agenda, what you're opposing, your job has nothing to do with what you're opposing. Because I'm a firm believer that some people are just so mad and ticked off at Donald Trump that he can propose universal health care, basic wage income, and climate controls, and they would still hate the guy. Number two, please don't tell me how you support the Trump agenda. Please tell me once again what you are going to do. You're a Republican, you're running a Republican primary. Yeah, I kind of think you probably support the Trump agenda. But once again, if it has nothing to do with your job, please don't tell me. Number three, I'm not a very religious person, but I respect people of faith. And let's leave it right there. I really don't need to see pictures of you and your family praying at the table at dinner. If I remember seriously correct, I think Jesus kind of had a problem with people who are putting their religion on display. I don't know, maybe that's just me coming from the Muslim guy. Number four, yes, you're pro-family. Everybody is pro-family because everybody wants a strong family. And the families, by the way, come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. So if you're going to tell me you're quote-unquote pro-family, I assume you're talking about kids growing up in a healthy, stable household, and it's basically not some code word for something else. Number five, I know it's going to sound weird coming from the guy from Illinois, but I really don't care that your family's been in Indiana since it was founded by the Northwest Territory. To me, that means absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, I get worried when people have been someplace for a long time and no one has left. We call that intellectual inbreeding where we come from. So hey, if you want to say, we've been here for generations, that's fine, but I'm really more concerned about what you're going to do for today than what might have happened, say 150 years ago. Number six, please don't tell me when we ask you about budget and government, we need to cut fat and wasteful spending. Well, no crap, Sherlock. I could have figured that out. But could you please give me a specific example? Newsflash, most of our debt is not from the Department of Education. It is, it's entitlements. It's Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and interest on the debt, not to mention defense. So please tell me what are those things you're going to go after and those things you're going to tackle, as opposed to just giving me some basic, bland platitudes that really don't mean a damn thing. Number seven, yes, I know the other candidate is bad. We've established that. Now please tell me, why are you good? Yes, we know the other person eats puppy dogs and probably throws children in front of moving freight trains. But please tell me, why are you a better candidate than the other person? What are you going to do or try to do, to make the lives of, the 6.2 million women, children, and men, in this state and in this country a whole lot better? Number eight, please don't insult my intelligence by saying stupid stuff, because odds are I'm smarter than you and I can back it up. Just come on the radio show some weekend and I'll prove it. Number nine, this is a big one. For all elected officials or people who are running, stay in your lane. You may be running for Fall Creek Township trustee up in Hamilton County. What does it have to do with a border wall? Exactly nothing. So stay in your lane. Talk about the office. Talk about the job that you are going to do, and do not waste everyone else's valuable, precious time. And number 10, I'll always love telling this one, act like a friggin' adult and don't talk to the voters like they're children, because voters for the most part are not stupid people. They're just busy and they got a lot of stuff to do. And sometimes because they're busy, they don't necessarily get a chance to really make the smart choices that they should. But maybe, just maybe, if you take this advice, maybe the voters will actually have, better choices. So those are just my top 10 list of things to keep in mind as we go forward in the May primary. Be sure to join me on Saturday's show. My guests will include my social media partners. We're talking about all the big controversies that have been happening with Facebook. That's been big news this week. And also some more of those candidates from some of the major contested primaries here and across the state of Indiana. You folks take care. Have yourselves a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.